get asked all the time, what's the story of Monument? How did the whole thing get started?
We used to work for a big Wall Street firm.
I just happened to be walking by Dean's office one day.
And he said, have you ever thought about leaving this place and starting off on your own? And I kind of shut my eyes for a second. I looked back up at him and said,
why don't you come on in and shut the door?
And that's really where the whole idea of Monument was born.
We were going to leave our firm.
We grabbed our resignation letters. Dave and I started on the elevator, and then I said,
our lives are about to change forever.
We knew what we were capable of, which was a lot. We knew what we could build, which was substantial.
But little did anybody know that we were really entering the teeth of one of the worst financial crises that this country had seen since the Great Depression.
It was a scary time.
And I know that there's a little bit of skepticism in everybody's mind about, like, are you guys going to be okay now that you started your own firm? We would put our suits and ties on and we would go out and meet with those clients. So we sit down with the client and we're telling him, we're really excited about having something different. And he gives us this blank stare from across the breakfast table and he said,
why are you dressed exactly like them?
Like everyone else I see in your industry, like everybody who I just don't like right now.
And not that there's anything wrong with that, there isn't. But the spirit of Monument is a little bit different from that.
We really needed to break the mold and really just be ourselves.
A very casual environment, but one that is very suited up when it comes to knowing our material, knowing our planning, knowing our investing.
We always knew that we would persevere, but the fact that we did over one of the worst financial crises ever as a small business, what it's resulted in now is the office that we have now, which is very collaborative.
We are totally open, totally transparent.
Our culture has grown not only from a cultural perspective, but also an architectural perspective.
A great example of that is our planning room.
And rather than sitting across a table and having an interview where we would take notes on a piece of paper and the clients wouldn't really see what we were writing, now every time somebody says something, we're writing it up on one of these boards which is right in front of them.
Everyone's seeing them at the exact same time. The Monument team has passion, character, and we're always searching for a better way.